Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new to my channel then hello and welcome. My name is Chrissy, and of course, as you can tell from the title for today's video, we're going to be chatting through some of my 2020 high-end makeup favourites. Now if that sounds like something you're interested in, then please keep on watching. Okay, so I thought I'd do the same as what I did in my drugstore video. I'll go through these products in order of how I do my makeup. So firstly we're going to talk about brows, and I just have one product here. Well, there's actually two, but I can't find the other one. It's the ABH Brow Wiz, I think it's called, and I use that in the shade medium brown, and that has just been a love of my life throughout the whole of 2020. I've actually gone through one and I'm on my second one, but as I said, I've misplaced it. But yeah, that's a really great product. It's creamy, but it's not too creamy, same as this one, which is the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil, and I have this one in the shade 4.5. I'll just do a little swatch for you, and this is a really good shade for me. That's what it looks like there. You can get some really nice thin strokes, which I love. I always do prefer these type of skinny pencils as opposed to the triangle ones, as I just find they work a lot nicer in my brows. But yeah, this is really lovely. It's not too creamy, but it's not too hard at the same time, same as the ABH one. It applies really nicely and it lasts a long time, and you get a decent amount of product too, and I just really have been enjoying this, and it's definitely worth the money in my opinion. So next up I have a eyeliner that I want to talk about, and this is just absolutely insane. I've not found any other eyeliner I love as much as this one. This is the KDD Vegan Beauty tattoo liner, and it has a little skinny brush tip that looks like this, and it is so damn black, so pigmented, glides on really nicely. It doesn't bleed, it doesn't crack, and yeah, I just love this so much. And then moving on to what I feel like are the stars of the show, I have two very well loved eyeshadow palettes, and I definitely feel like these were the centre of 2020 for a lot of people. Now first up is of course the Be Perfect x Stacey Marie Carnival 3 Love Tahiti palette, and oh my gosh, when I seen this I was like, I need to get my hands on this, and I managed to do that obviously, and she is just incredibly beautiful. I feel like Stacey did an amazing job. Here is what she looks like. Just so beautiful, so damn colourful, a little bit of me. As you all know, I love colourful eyeshadow palettes, and this is just such a good shade selection. I feel like the shades are so pigmented, they blend absolutely, they basically blend themselves, they are that good, and yeah, I just really love this. I use it all the damn time, and yeah, definitely check this out if you haven't already. And then next up, I feel like this is another very talked about palette in 2020. This is the P. Louise Weldy palette. Now she comes in some chunky ass packaging, so just thought I'd note that, but I actually really love it. Like, if you can see, this pink sand inside like moves about, which I think is just such a nice touch. But yeah, she is very bulky, and this is what she looks like on the inside. Lots of nice blues and greens, and also some nice neutral browns in there too. And I've been loving this one too. If I want to do a greeny bluey look, I will go for this one most of the time, because these shades are just absolutely gorgeous. I love them so damn much, and this has to be my favourite greeny eyeshadow palette ever. This is just beautiful. She blends amazingly. The colour selection is just ace, and yeah, it's mostly matte, which I really appreciate. Now of course we are going to move on to the base products, and this primer is so hyped up, and I definitely think it's so worth the hype. I have a little mini size here because I wanted to purchase the mini one before they went all out and like got the big size in case I didn't like it. But this is the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer, and this gets so tacky on your face, and foundation just sticks to it so well, and it's a really good base for your foundation, as you would expect. But yeah, I don't really know what else to say about this. Obviously it's a primer, makes your makeup stay on really nice. A foundation and all that applies beautifully over the top, and yeah, when this runs out I definitely want to try and get the full size. So for foundations, I have two here. This one being the NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation in the shade Mont Blanc. I think that's how you say it, I'm not too sure. But this is gorgeous. It works so nicely on dry skin. But yeah, this just looks so nice on the skin, so natural, so beautiful, and it's just so dreamy. I absolutely love it. And then next up, I have a stick foundation that I absolutely adore. This is the Benefit, what are you? Hello Happy Air Stick Foundation. I have this in the shade number 1. And obviously it's just one of those twist up stick foundations. And as stick foundations go, this is definitely one of the better ones. It is incredible. It looks so seamless and flawless on my skin. It blends out beautifully and just looks insane. It makes your skin look like skin, which is what I always prefer in a foundation. And yeah, this, I don't really hear a lot of people talk about this, but I definitely 100% rate it. And for concealers, this is probably no surprise. I have two different ones here. First being the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye Concealer. And this is literally magic in a tube. It literally makes your dark under eyes, if you have them like me, it makes them vanish. I am literally not kidding. It is that good. It's quite thick, so what I like to do is like pop a little bit on, tap it out with my finger to start off with, and then go in with a sponge, and I find it applies a lot nicer that way. And this is a slightly more heavier, it's not heavy, but it is on the heavier side compared to this one that I'm going to chat about in a minute. But it's still just amazing. It is incredible and definitely worth the spend. And then next up, I have the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. I have mine in the shade Swan, and this is perfect for me. This one, compared to this one, is definitely more hydrating. Obviously, I do still love them both. And this one gives an insane amount of coverage, slightly less than the Bye Bye Under Eye, but still does an amazing job at covering dark under eyes and making you look wide awake. And yeah, this blends out so nicely. This shade is great for me. And yeah, this is just an all-round beautiful concealer. And you get so much product in here too. You get, how much do you get? You get 15ml, which is literally half the amount of what you would get in a foundation. As opposed to this one, how much do you get in this one? You get, okay, this one as well, you get quite a lot. You get 12ml. But I find normally in concealers, you normally get less than 10ml, so these both have hell of a lot of product, so I feel like that makes them worth the money even more. And then next up, moving on to loose powders, I have three different ones here. The first one is this from Fenty Beauty. I bought it in a little mini size just to try it out to start off with. And this is their Pro Filter Instant Retouch Setting Powder. I have mine in the shade Butter, and that's such a good shade for me. This is literally the best powder ever. I use a small amount just to set my under eyes and sometimes my T-zone, and it sets them so nicely. They don't look too matte. When I use this powder, it doesn't make my skin look too matte, which I absolutely love because I do have dry skin, like I say like 1,000 times. But yeah, this just does such a great job. It makes my under eyes look so smooth and just amazing. I love it. And then same goes for this one. This is the ABH Loose Setting Powder in the shade Translucent. This just looks incredible on the skin. It's a little bit more matte than the Fenty one in my opinion, but it still looks absolutely flawless under the eyes. And then the same for this. I feel like this one, everyone and their mum and their dog knows about it. This is the Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder. And this is gorgeous. It is definitely worth the splurge if you've been on the fence about it. It does such a good job, the same as these other two. It's just beautiful, 100% recommend. And then moving on to bronzers, I have two different ones. This one here in this gold packaging is the YSL Bronzing Stones in the shade 01, and that is what she looks like there. Super bougie, super luxe. Looks really nice on the skin, really flawless, perfect shade for me. It blends out like a dream and is just amazing. Next up is this one here from MAC. This is their Radiant Matte Bronzing Powder. I think this one was a limited edition, but I'm sure they do others that are pretty similar that you can still get, and they are always bringing out limited edition ones, so I thought I would still give this a mention. This looks so damn good on the skin. I absolutely love it. It is beautiful. The shade is just perfect. It's a matte bronzer, which I always prefer, and yeah, this is just amazing. For highlighter, I have one from Benefit. It's inside this Cheek Stars Reunion Tour palette. It is their cookie highlighter. I'm sure you've all seen it. It is this one just here. Let me just do a little swatch. Like, that's what she looks like there. She is gorgeous. I have it on right now. Hopefully the camera does it justice. But yeah, I do love all the products in this palette. I do love all the products in this palette, but especially the cookie highlighter, also the Hula bronzer is in here too. But this highlighter just trumps all the other highlighters out there in my opinion. It is insanely beautiful. It's perfect for my skin tone, and honestly I use it all the damn time. But yeah, this is stunning. And then in terms of setting sprays, I have two different ones. First one being this Iconic London Prep Set and Glow in the shade Original. Now this is more of a recent discovery for me, so more towards the end of 2020. This is like magic in a bottle. I see what all the hype was about now. It's definitely worth it. It just looks incredible, and I wouldn't mind trying out some of the other shades too, but I feel like this one is definitely my favourite looking out of all the ones that they do. And this just makes your makeup look incredible. So dewy and fresh and glowy and just stunning in my opinion. And then next up is an oldie but definitely a goodie. I have it in two different scents here. This one is a little mini. It is the Awaken version, and this smells really good, and I don't know if you can see here, I have very nearly used it all up. And then I also have it in the watermelon scent, which I got in a Christmas gift set, and this smells beautiful. And of course this has been around for such a long time and I've loved it for the longest time. It just melts your makeup into your skin so nicely and gets rid of any powderiness that you might have, and I will always go back to this one over and over because it is just the best in my opinion. Smells so good. And then last but certainly not least, of course, is lip products. I have a few here that I'm going to chat to you all about. The first one I'm going to talk about is these from Fenty Beauty. These are her gloss bombs. I have two shades. I have Glass Slipper and then I also have Sweet Mouth, and when I say these are the best glosses in the game, I 100% mean it. They are incredible. They are so glossy as you would expect. They are not sticky at all and they just apply so nicely. They smell really good too, and I definitely want to get some more shades because these are just insane. They are the best of the best. And then sticking with Fenty Beauty, I have one of her Stunner lip paints in the shade Uncuffed. That is what she looks like there, a nice pinky nude shade. This is amazing. It glides on like a dream, sets down really nicely, pairs really nicely with the glosses, and I definitely need to get some more of these. They're just so damn expensive, but when I'm able to, I'm definitely going to get some more shades. And then next up we have the MAC Cosmetics Retro Matte Liquid Lip Colour. This one here is in the shade So Me, and I also have some others floating about around here somewhere. But these, again, they just apply really nicely, they set down really nicely. Obviously they are a matte formula, they pair really nicely with glosses that I've tried, and overall I just keep using these all the time because they are amazing. And then the last one I have to talk about today, this is the KVD Vegan Beauty, I can't remember what you're called. Yeah, this is the Everlasting Liquid Lipstick in the shade Lolita 2. This is such a gorgeous nude shade, and same as all the others, this just applies really nicely, sets down really well, also pairs nicely with glosses, and it's just been a love of mine throughout 2020, as have all of these lip products. And yeah, that is all of my favourites throughout 2020. What do you guys think? Have you tried any of these products? Do you love them too? And do you have any others that I haven't tried that you think I should, that you love? And yeah, let me know down in the comments any suggestions for future videos, and if you enjoyed this, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe if you're not already, I'd really appreciate it and love for you to join my little family, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys!